This is Dabu7. Want to share with you here an anomaly that has taken place at the South Pole. Just put out a very interesting video in regards to the South Pole, Antarctica, and the real pyramid type structures that are down there, and also went through the disinfo that was pushed out in regards to Buzz Aldrin. But what we have here now is a curious event where not only was there an event, which I'm going to show you closer here, but there is missing data as well. They've removed it. I got to give a shout out to Mr. BB, who put this out originally and had shown here that on their charts, and over here, this is listed as the red one is the South Pole Station, with the South Pole Bears, and then this is McMurdo, and then Jang Bogo here when it comes to the stations. Now, what happened is there was an event that spiked, as you can see right here, that was listed. This was a ground level event, and this is caused by, and they're reading the protons as they're coming in. Now, they state that anything that happens where there's a fluctuation of 10% or greater in terms of the background radiation, if there's a rise or a spike, then they will chart it and it will be labeled a GLE, which is a ground level event, which is extremely rare. And normally when you see these things, it would be picking up, the reverb of an earthquake across the globe, another global event. And it was registering this as being a global event without any other quakes around. Also without any incoming CMEs or anything of that nature, which raises the question as well as to where these protons are coming from. Is it coming from another stream that's incoming, which I've talked about as well? Because we are expecting this massive stream of energy to be coming in. Could this be from that? Well, it's interesting because the one chart shows us that there was definitely a spike, that there was definitely something that happened here, and it goes so far up above that it ends on their official chart. You can't see how high the spike goes. But at the same time, we have a huge chunk in this exact same time frame that went missing. Something to pay attention to. And I wanted to point it out. This is a good find, good catch. It's still an unknown at this point. But we did have a ground level event at the South Pole that was picked up, and then other data has been erased. So I will continue to keep a beat on this. Also just put out a recent video here in regards to earthquake updates, and another in regards to Mount St. Helens and swarming going on there at the volcano. Also put one out in regards to Antarctica and the mysterious pyramid-like structures down there, and showed the real images of what you're going to see if you were to ever make it down there. And this is a place that no country has jurisdiction over. All the countries have gathered together, flying their flags. Also a place that John Kerry mysteriously dipped down to during the election. A lot of unknowns and a lot of history and a lot of mystery down here at this location. But something happened. It wasn't a big quake. It was not an incoming CME. And they've gone out of the way to make sure that a chunk of the key data is missing. So, I will leave links below. Let me know, dabu7yahoo.com, if you guys got any information you want me to get out there. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Check out our recent sponsor, the Essential Drug Store, as well. For any of you out there looking to stock up on medicine before a crisis situation, I'll leave links below. It's been D7. Much love, y'all.